We need to elect Republican presidents who appoint constitutionally minded Supreme Court justices. Our current president has done a fabulous job of doing just that.
What are the necessary steps to actually get Roe v. Wade overturned? And once it's overturned, you said it would go back to the states. So
Yeah.
What is the game plan? Which states are we going after? Because states like California, New York, they seem like they'd probably go even harder on abortion. I know New York passed one, and
Yeah.
I don't see California changing its mind soon.
Okay, so that's kind of a two-part question. The first part is what steps do we need to take, or what do we need to do to overturn Roe v. Wade? And the answer to that is we need to elect Republican presidents who appoint constitutionally minded Supreme Court justices. Our current president has done a fabulous job of doing just that. I don't know that that's quite enough. It seems like we need at least one more conservative-minded, constitutionally minded Supreme Court justice on the Supreme Court in order for that to happen. But if you look, and I don't want to get too much into the weeds here, my friend Josh Hammer from the Daily Wire, he has a really, really good piece on why the constitutional argument in Roe v. Wade is basically not a constitutional argument. But if you look at what Roe v. Wade is based on, it's based on the 14th Amendment and an inherent, quotes, heavy quotes there, and a right to privacy in the 14th Amendment. It's based on the case Connecticut v. Griswold. There are many, many errors, flaws, legal flaws within the argument that created Roe v. Wade. So as soon as we get constitutionally minded judges in there, they should be able to see that precedent isn't upheld just for the sake of precedent, or it should not be. And that there's a history in our country of overturning longstanding laws when a new group of justices realizes that it's not based on the Constitution. So if we have enough Supreme Court justices who read the Constitution as it was intended, then that should happen. Your job and my job is to, A, make sure that the culture is ready for this, and B, to elect politicians who will appoint, nominate, and then approve from the Senate these Supreme Court justices. That's the first part of the question. The second part of the question is, it will go back to the states. It won't be illegalized. There are incredible movements in many, many states across the country right now that are trying to have state legislatures pass bills, pass laws that even if they can't be enforced right now, because Roe v. Wade doesn't allow it, that should Roe v. Wade be overturned, it would default the state to being a pro-life state. It would default abortion to being illegal in that state. And we should support all of those efforts as well, because it's not just our job to get to the point of Roe v. Wade being overturned. It's our job to make sure that we are ready for a post-Roe America.